Hello everyone! Welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmi. Today we are here to drown that debt. Stay tuned. All right, my friends. It is hump day, and we are here on my favorite day of the week. Well, one of my favorite days of the week to drown that debt. So before we get into our binder, I did want to give you guys an update. So I had a subscriber ask me if I would share our progress in paying down the debt that we are focused on. So let me do that really quickly. Oops. All right, so the item that, or the debt that we are really focused on is a line of credit that we got, or that I've had it for years. But we transferred our loan that we had for our plumbing because the interest rate on that loan was like 18.5%. And the interest rate on my line of credit, let me actually zoom you guys in so you can see. The interest rate on my line of credit is 10%. So as of May, the balance, which is when we started really focusing, when we transferred the money, transferred the loan, the balance was $13,348.24, and we have a goal to pay this off by December of this year. So here I track all of our payments, and then we also did an additional distribution from the line of credit because we have a credit card with Southwest Airlines through Chase. Where we purchase our airline tickets. We do a lot of travel related expenses on that card. And there was a prior balance, which we were working to pay down. There was a prior balance on that card of around $1,800. So we did take a distribution from the line of credit in August to be able to pay off that credit card for prior expenses because the interest rate on that credit card is 29.9%, where the line of credit is 10.5%. So in the end, yes, it's still a debt, but we're paying much less in interest charges. So then on 8/29, we made two separate payments. We made one payment of $1,568, one payment of $100, which took our balance as of right now to $13,076.10. So that's where we're sitting right now. It doesn't look like too big of a difference, but that's because of this $1,800 right here. And with what is sitting in our debt envelope right now and what we anticipate to pay once we finish the 100 envelope, the 2025 and the 5K challenge, this will be paid off without any kind of issue. Next, we have the update. This is for Grease's truck. He's named his truck White Lightning, which is why that says that. In July, the starting balance of that loan was $7,184.20. We have done nothing more so far than just the regular monthly payment of $560.66. And so now we owe a total of $6,128.34. We did finish a challenge in our Saturday savings. That is an extra payment toward the truck. So we will be making that payment in the beginning of October because we did save that money in September. So we do hope to finish or to have this be paid off by May of 2026. And that's counting on the hope that both of us will get an annual bonus from our jobs. Then we come into the student loans. These student loans frustrate me to no end because it doesn't matter what we pay as part of our payment. Because we make a payment to the servicer and then they break it up to each loan. It just doesn't seem like the amount is going down any. So starting in January, once the consumer debt is out of the way and all we have is the truck, our mortgage, and student loans, we are really going to start hammering down on student loans to pay them off. Student loan number one has a balance of, as of right now, of $3,554.77. And you'll see that as far as balance goes, even though I've paid $63-ish, the balance has only gone down about $11, and that's because of the interest. Student loan number 2 started out in July with $6,189.01, and the current balance is $6,157.74. Again, it seems like every 3 payments, the balance goes down by 1 full payment amount, which is super frustrating. That's why starting in January, whatever we finish out the end of the month toward debt, that is going directly to the student loan that is up next for payoff. And I have these sorted by, I have these in my book based on balance lowest to highest. So if that doesn't make any sense, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll explain better. Student loan number 3, we started July with a balance of $11,971.78, and we are now sitting at a balance of $11,900.37. Student loan number 4, in July, we started out with $12,191.75. We are down to $12,133.53. So again, 3 payments, 1 payment amount difference in 3 months. It's just how things work. Student loan number 5 is paid off. It is at a 0 balance. Student loan number 6, sitting in July with a balance of $19,755.11. We are now sitting at $19,655.13. This is the biggest loan out of all of them. And then the final loan, student loan number 7, that balance in July started with $10,067.96. It now has a balance of $10,033.99. So as you can see, the student loans are out of control. A lot of that is due to my own personal stupidity for not taking advantage of the interest and payment free period. During COVID, we had a lot of other expenses that required priority. So I did not pay the attention to my student loans that I probably should have. And we are paying for that now. But by the grace of God, hopefully we will have those paid off by July of 2030. That is the goal. All right, friends, now we can get into the fun of playing through our debt binder. And I just love this charm from our bestie Soul over at Designs by Soul. I just love it so much. Oh, I forgot to warn, not suitable for children dashboard. Please avert their eyes because debt doesn't give an F about your excuses or mine for that matter. All right, so let's get our money out. Let me go ahead and set the binder up here. There we go. All right, so let's see what we're playing with today. 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 109. Interesting number, but we'll roll with it. All right, so let's go back to where we stopped, which is this one from our bestie Katie over at Rental Budgets. And let me grab my scratcher tool. Let's see what we're going to do on this today. We have 5 scratchers left, and if you're new here, first, welcome. Thank you for being here. Whenever I have a scratcher in my debt binder or my Christmas binder, I roll a D3 to tell me how many, what are these? Scratchers to scratch. All right, we're gonna scratch only 1, and I'm gonna scratch number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And she can be pretty spicy, so let's see what she's giving us here. All right, starting out with $9. And this challenge is a mystery save. We do not know what it saves. So I'm going to put a 1 back and grab a 10. So far we have 20, 40, 50, and 55. All right. Our next challenge is from our bestie Letty over at Party Planner Papery. And it is Blackout Bingo. I need another D6. See if I can grab, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna roll the D3 to tell me how many rolls to take. All right, we're gonna do 2. So the pink is gonna be the top and the purple and green is gonna be the side. So we have 4 and 5. All right, so $3. get all of that off. All right. Oops. And then 2 and 1, so we're going to go right here. All right, so 3 and 3, which is $6 coming in here today. And I have 4, so I'm just going to put that back and grab a 10. I love this game. It's so much fun. All right, next is one from our bestie Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Oh, I'm going to scratch 3. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's a 1. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's a 3. 1, 2, and 3. One more roll. 2. 1 and 2. All right, and that's a 2. 1 and 2. I just think this scratcher is so funny. So this round we saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so now in total for this one so far, this is a save 40. We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14. Perfect. All right, the last one there is our catch-all. So we are going to go back up to the front, which I just realized I do not have the book down, so bear with me 1 second. All right, so next is our Mrs. Million, Once Upon a Savings. This is a book that is over 70 pages, front and back, and it will save you $6,000 when you're done with the book. We are on the Sleeping Beauty page, and I think I want to do a scratch. So how many scratches am I doing? Oh, I'm going to do 1. Okay, where am I going? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that is a $10 save. Oops. All right, so $10. And I want to do a roll. I just realized I don't have my D10 out. Because again, guys, why would I, right? Why would I be completely prepared to sit down and film a video? All right, so what are we saving? A 6. Okay. So 5 and 6. And then let's just finish these dragons so that we don't have to worry about coloring anymore with my bad coloring. So this will be $6 to finish out these dragons. So $6 to finish those out. And let's do another scratch. 5. I went here, so no, I went here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and that's $5. Perfect. All right, so this round we saved 10, 15, 21. Oh, let's try that again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, and 27. So I'm going to put this down for the 20. So 27 going in here. And in total now, so toward the page, so the page is a 75 plus, which means all of the scratchers plus the 12 here equals 75, and the plus is for your roll and saves. So 12, this should be 63. So there's 17-ish in these 5 scratch-offs. But so far we've saved 50, 70, 85, 90, 91, 92, and 93. Awesome. This book is so much fun, and it is so gorgeous. And I'm glad that I'm working through it slowly because I really, really want it to last a while. All right, next is from our bestie Kimmi over at Beijing Girl Budgets. It's so funny. Did you know that one fart can burn 67 calories? To that, I say let her rip. And to that, I add tater chip. All right, how many are we scratching? This one gets spicy. It's 2 to 12. We're going to scratch 1. And where am I going? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, she was nice to us twice in a row. So 5 going in here. So I'm going to put that 5 back and take this 10. And this is a save 60. All right, next we've got Miss B's Lego City. And let me pull a oomph. So I love these little shop savings that get sent with orders. This one comes to us from Jeanette over at Jeanette's Journey. So, oh, this is a coupon code, not a extra savings. I did not know that. All right, so let's stick this over to the side. And I think I had another one from Jeanette in here. Let me make sure this is also a, yep, this is also a discount code. Okay. Well, that's good. That means that I can make another order from our buddy Jeanette over at Jeanette's Journey. So let me pull. I need to re-up the items here. This one comes from Jenna Budgets US. So we have 2, 5, 9, and 1 for 10. So a $10 bonus here. That's exciting. And the good thing about these as well is they guarantee a win because we consider this a completed savings challenge. So 10 going in here. And then for the, so for Miss B's Lego City, you get a satchel of Legos. And you reach in and pull out, if I can get my fingers to grab one here. You pull a Lego and you count the number of studs on the Lego. So this one has 4, which means we are going to say 4, which appears to be a very popular number for my Lego pulls. Perfect. So $4 going in for the game, which means we are putting 14 total in today. And so in total, including all of the challenges that we've done, we've saved $50, $65, $75, $6, $7, $8, and $79. Wonderful. This is such a cute and fun game to play. And I will make sure that I re-umph on the challenges. I've got a ton of them. All right, next is from my Ko-fi shop, and it is Roll the Wall. And let's get that out. That is in my Happy Planner. My Happy Planner that I love oh so much. All right, and so, once again, friends, not prepared. I need a D20 to tell me how many spots to go. And we last stopped right here. So I need to go 3 spots, which is 1, 2, and 3, which is this D4. All right, and of course I don't have a D4 out. I cannot wait to get my D4 from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets because it is not pointy and it will be so much easier to pick up. So we are saving $1. I kind of want to go again. I feel like you guys are yelling at me, telling me to go again. So let's do it. We're going to go 6 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A D10. Perfect. Oh gosh, my markers. Okay. So a D10 and $1. Okay, let's just stop there. Roll the Wall was very nice to us today and only making us pay $2. And so now we have $10, $15, $17, $18, and $19. Oh, you know what? I said that if I got a D8 or under a D10, I would do an challenge. So let's go ahead and scratch one of these for the D4 roll. I forgot all about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so $4. Did I say anything a D10 and under or a D8 and under? I think I said a D8 and under. So $4 coming in here. Ooh, my sticker fell off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. All right. We'll just stick that in there, and I will remember. Let me actually write myself a note for a D4, D6, D8. I don't think I have a D3 on this challenge. But if I do, I'll go back in and add it to that. All right, so that is good. Next, on to this one from our bestie Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. This was created by A, and I just think that it's so cute with the Super Mario characters. We're gonna scratch 3. 1, 2, 3. Oop. All right, so $3. 1, 2, and 3. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, $4. So I'm going to put 1 back and pull up a 5. Last roll, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is $2. So in total today, we're putting in 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. And so in total, this side will save us $35. And of that, we have 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Okay. I'm really anxious to complete challenges in the event that you cannot tell. All right, this one from Reynolds Budget. How many am I scratching? All right, I'm going to scratch 1, and we're going to go 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is a $6 spot. I'm very interested to see what this saves. So 5 and 6. So now in total so far for this Send Noods, which I thought was so hilarious, we've saved 20, 40, 55, 60, and 61. I wonder if that'll be a $75 saver. We shall see, I suppose. Ooh, yay, back to Blackout Bingo from our bestie Letty over at Party Planner Papery. How many am I scratching? I'm going to scratch 2. So again, pink will be on top, green will be on the side. So 2 and 6, which is down here. All right, that is a 3. Pull the money so I don't forget. And then 6 on top, 2 on the side is right here. All right, another 3. 3 is our magic number today on this game, it looks like. So I will put 2 back and pull up a 5 because 3 and 3 is 6. And so now we have $16 in this challenge. Okay, we are back to Miss Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We are going to scratch 1. I'm going 6 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and that is $2. So in total so far, toward the goal of 40, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16. So $16, we need 24, and there's 5 scratchers. So those are probably going to be pretty spicy. All right, how much do we have? We've still got a bit. So let's go back to, nope, wrong binder. Let's go back to the Sleeping Beauty page of Once Upon a Savings. And let's do, I don't know if I'm feeling adventurous enough to do a scratch. Even though we haven't had one above 10. I have $13. Should I risk it or just do a roll? Let's scratch 1. I don't remember where I stopped, so I'm just going to do this one. All right, not bad. $5. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do another D10 roll it. Let's just finish out that row there. All right, we got a 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so in total, for this round, we are putting in $9. And that takes this page's total to 50, 70, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $102. Awesome. And again, this book is 70 plus pages front and back, and it is a $6,000 plus save, and it's just absolutely stunning from Mrs. Million. So we are going to put the rest of the money in our catch-all because I don't trust Kimmi to not give me an IOU. So next time we come play in this binder, we will start on Miss Kimmi's challenge. And let's go back to our catch-all here. So in our catch-all Peace, Love, and Hockey, this is available for free on my Ko-fi. We're adding today $1, 2, 3, and $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now in total in our catch-all, we've saved 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14. Perfect. Well, come on now. Money does not want to go in there. All right, friends. All right, friends, that is all that I have for you today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning and joining me for another video. I just remembered I need to pay Korper. I just saw this sitting over here to the side. I'm getting as bad as Becca, you guys. I keep forgetting poor Korper. So we have 1 completed savings challenge. We are adding $1 to Korper here. Order up. Yeah, Korper. Get it, 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 got it. Yeah. Hot diggity ding ding, y'all. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and add this to the front of the completed savings challenge bag, because even though this money stays with the envelope, we still want to celebrate the win. So we are going to stick that in there. And now, for real, friends, that is all that I have for you today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. If you are not yet subscribed and you enjoyed the content that you saw today, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you as a member of the Budget Bestie fam. Always remember, friends, to give the video a thumbs up It really helps the algorithm and gets my channel and my videos in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And as always, friends, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And it is so much more fun to drown that debt when we save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.